Well, I hope you're enjoying the musical ride because it's a great one today. We're on to our fourth episode for today, and coincidentally, it's episode 404,
Palindrome. I
featuring
love it.
the return of Spencer. Yes.
Woo!
Welcome back, Spence.
Thank you. Should be here for most of July and August.
Oh,
Then I
good.
head back to my thing in September. Anyways, so my picks for the week. The first one is a song called Midas, like King Midas. And the name of the band, I don't know how to pronounce. It's either Wunderhorse or Wunderhorse. Spelling for that is Wunderhorse. They had a song that was a hit on the adult album alternative stations like KCSN, that was called Purple, last year. That was kind of a neat song. It had sort of a similar feel to like, I guess, kind of a more jangly Third Eye Blind. That's kind of the vibe that I got from Purple. There's definitely some jangle pop influences in Wunderhorse or Wonderhorse, however you pronounce their name. Midas also has that. It sounds like it could be like an REM or Gin Blossom song. And there's only four chords in the entire song. They never really switch it up for this one. And there's no like big solos either, but in a jangle pop song, I'd expect there to be either a brief one or none at all. And this one does not have a solo. I'm not really sure what this song is about. I'm sure they took the title from King Midas of mythology, but I don't think it's about him. I don't think it's really about anything. I think it's one of those songs that's just kind of abstract. But that's part of its charm, if you ask me. And the other two that I have in store, I have Nowhere to Run by Kings of Leon, not to be confused with the Martha and Vandellas song of the same name. This is a different one. And
I love Kings of Leon.
I love their old stuff and their new stuff.
Yep.
So this is a new one from them. Earlier this year, they had a song called Mustang that had a sort of good old, almost kind of a cross between like kind of rootsy rock and garage rock, which I guess is kind of what they're known for. Nowhere to Run sounds a bit more like something you'd get from the Killers or U2.
Yep.
Kind of, I guess it's a bit more like on the ballady side, but still sort of enough of a rock song to fit into the Kings of Leon catalog. And the last one I have is Sexy to Someone by Clairo. That is spelled Clairo. She's had a few songs so far. I like two of her songs that I like are Sophia and Amoeba. Both one-word titles. This is the first three-word title I know of hers. Clairo's interesting. She kind of comes off as like a bit like a Carole King type of a singer, but more for like the club and dance generation. So I guess kind of a cross between Carole King and Lorde might be a good way to describe her material. Sexy to Someone. I kind of like how this song has like a sort of a punctuated flute riff in between like the verses and the choruses. It makes it kind of fun. And I like the lyrics of the song too. I mean, the title "Sexy to Someone," that sort of, it's basically Clairo asking, does she look good to her partner? Does she look good and does she feel good? I think it's something that a lot of us kind of have when it comes to relationships we might have or might have had, is this sort of self-conscious wondering about how we look. And I think this song sort of taps into that desire and
Oh,
makes
what
it
you're talking about, what you're talking about reminds me of a John Prine song. You ever heard of Oldest Baby in the World?
I know John Prine, I don't know that song.
Oh, it's a great song. It addresses exactly the issue that you're talking about.
Oh, really? I assume baby is metaphorical.
Yes.
That's an interesting
Because
point.
she's an old baby.
I like how a lot of John Prine's songs, at least the few that I've heard, I've only heard like maybe, I don't know, like five. My dad knows much more John Prine than I do. But of the songs that I've heard of his, I like how some of them are kind of witty. I especially like, as far as the witty John Prine songs, I especially like In Spite of Ourselves, which he
Yeah.
does with Iris Dement. That is a hilarious
Iris
song.
DeMint is awesome on that song too.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, she's got a great catalog. She's the youngest of 13 kids, I think.
Holy cow.
Yep.
No idea. It is also the namesake of Iris by the Goo Goo Dolls. I just want you to know who I am. That one, Iris Dement, is
Oh,
actually the
wow. Nice.
Johnny Resnick from the Goo Goo Dolls was struggling to come up with a title for that song.
Mhm.
And so he
Nice.
kind of looked at a magazine and saw an article on Iris Dement, and he was like, okay, this is a good title. So it stuck.
I think Iris DeMint has one of the most intense protest songs I've ever heard. It's called Wasteland of the Free.
Oh, what's that about?
It's about life in the United States from the standpoint of a pessimist, but a protesting pessimist.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
she's
interesting.
also she's got a whole great catalog too. Yeah. Yeah, Iris DeMint. Great voice.
Thank you,
Dad
Spencer.
absolutely.
Great finds. As always, just welcome, very welcome to have you back. So July, the summer is going to be a good one. Leave
Yep.
it at that. Thank you, Spence. All
No
right.
problem.